Well, welcome to Random and Desperate. Well, today's video is the first part of Random's improvement plan. I have been living a toxic life for a while now. What I mean about toxic is I'm eating too much. I'm eating the wrong foods. I'm having too much sugar, too much alcohol, not enough exercise, and not concentrating on my mental health. So today I've decided I have a disease which I'm fat. I'm 16 stone 10. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do the first part of the improvement plan, which is to lose some weight. And it started today. This is day one. I'm going to do at least 10,000 steps per day, every day, to keep me motivated to lose weight, to get healthy. And I want you, if you're in the same predicament I am, to join me on this adventure. And it is an adventure, folks. Losing weight, challenging yourself mentally, physically and sexually. So I want you to join me. Let's go for my first walk on day one. And we'll do it a 6-day challenge and see how we go and how much weight I lose. So once, hopefully, I can walk this fat off. Yeah, hopefully. Well, folks, it's super early where I live in Hyde, and it's 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning. And even at this time, if you listen when the streets are quiet, because nobody's up, because they're probably too pissed from the night before, is that the birds are tweeting, enjoying the morning. So will I. First truck I've seen in the morning. Now this walk, what I'm doing is round about an hour and a half. So what I'm off this week from work. So what I'm going to do is do as much walking as I physically can before I collapse. I'm going to put some plans in place to improve myself. And the idea, if possible, to lose half a stone in a week, more if possible. Now it is achievable if I stick to it, and that's the things with these plans, stick to it. So the idea is to do 10,000 steps every single day, which should burn around about 700 calories, reduce my calorie intake to around about 1,500, and see what improvements I can improve in myself. It's not just about weight, folks. It's not just about because I'm overweight, which I am. It's about helping my mental health as well. Because people like you, like me, they might see me on camera laughing and joking, having a good time, but behind the camera, behind the screen, behind the TV, there is a little thing inside here what sometimes makes us feel down and sad. And what causes it? Well, it could be anything, ranging between work, relationship, money, family issues, health problems. And this little, we'll call it Sid, inside us, makes us feel low. And the best remedy, as well as sorting and talking to people you love and care for, is to get yourself healthy. And that's what I'm doing. We'll have more of the chats along the way. Just look at the mess of these graves, because of these health and safety regulations that they have to, any freestanding grave has to be toppled over. I'm not joking, I can't make this up, just in case it accidentally falls on someone when they're laying flowers. Crazy, man. This world has gone mad. Even a little walk like this, it just makes me realise what crazy and chaotic world we're living in. A random little path just the side of this motorway. See where it goes. That's what I like about, I call it street walking, is that we might have lived here all our lives, but random little things like this path of mystery goes to wherever there's a bit of a challenge. At least it keeps your mind occupied, it makes you think, feel, taste the world at its best. I haven't got a clue which way to go now, actually. I will gather we'll go down here. But it's a nice little random walk in the middle of this beautiful country, and you can still hear the birds tweeting away. Marvellous. Well, that path, folks, led to there. Now, this might be, let's just say, a dead end, but, or we could go down there, which would take us near enough to hide. But let's see where this leads. It might be just to a dead end, but if not, we can just turn back. Part of an adventure. And this used to be an old factory years ago. I'm not too sure what it made or what it produced. But as you see, like anywhere all over the UK, everything is just being knocked down. Because there's no jobs, no money, and unfortunately no future for this country unless dramatic changes of events will commence. But so what we'll do, I might be completely going the wrong way, I have to go back to the tunnel of death, is go down this road. I don't know where it goes, but I know here on the left that's Hyde, but this bit unsure. Well, you never, hey, look at this, a path, and that's where we want to go, up there. So as I say, just as I said before, I've lived up here all my life. I never knew these little paths or these little shortcuts existed. A random walk on a Sunday, and I'll give you an update how many steps I've done. Getting closer now to 5,000 steps, and I have been walking for 45 minutes to show you. 45 minutes. But look at that old factory. Now there's absolutely nothing there. Very sad. And look at here at the side of this, a tiny little river or a stream. But that'll be turned into houses, I bet. So what we're going to do, now if I go up, that'll take me that way, which I don't want to go because I'm crossing the motorway really. I'll try this way on the right and see where this goes. Ideally, folks, I want to be around that area because I want to go past, might sound weird, my old ex-girlfriend's house when I was in my 20s, and there used to be a pub there which is long gone. Walk down there, but it gives you good memories, good inspirations, and also when we go back on the past, it educates us for the future. A random walk with random on a beautiful sunny Sunday morning. And this challenge is me to lose weight. 7-day challenge. Every day, 10,000 plus. You never know, I might do a bit more. 10,000 plus. So I lose this deadly, which is deadly disease of being fat, by just walking as much as I physically possible I can do for 7 whole days. Here we are, we're now in Hyde town, near town centre, which is just there. Now what we're going to head for now is at the traffic lights we're going to bear right, and there's a little park there called Hyde Park. Go past it, and I would guess when we get there we're halfway to our destination. And look at the traffic. Now usually peak period this is horrendous, but I have got up at the crack of dawn on a Sunday to do this walk. There's a Viceroy, a curry house. I haven't been in there for years, especially paying nearly £6 a pint. I'm not paying that. There's no way I'm paying £6 a pint. Things have to change even for me. I'm not as rich as I used to be. I'll be honest, I'm not poor either. I get by with the wages I get and the money I make from YouTube pays for these adventures. Just show you there, folks, another factory gone. Don't know what it made, but used to employ a lot of people all over Tameside of where we live. There used to be a factory there where that gentleman is. That's just been bulldozed. Where are the jobs? We don't want to work in Greggs or McDonald's or be a delivery driver for Uber Eats. We want a job to feed our families. But these are the factories of the past, what are gone. And you think, oh, the men, the women and children used to go around this park, enjoy the views, are too scared to walk around there because of all the trouble antisocial behaviour, and homeless people sleeping rough in the tents. What is happening to this wonderful country, what I love, which I still love. Shocking, folks. It's amazing when you do these little walks, the random conversations, what pop in your head, what you think about, the past, the future, the present. But what can we do? But I am enjoying it, folks, I must admit. I am enjoying it, and I've been walking about 50 minutes. Walking around my hometown of Tameside, Hyde, walking to my parents' house instead of driving there to get fit, to get healthy, to think. And this is what I need to repair, because I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life, folks. A lot of stuff. I've got my mum who's not well, financial issues, for example. Everything's going up like everyone else. We're struggling, but we're British, we're the people of strength, and hopefully someone in the common sense wakes up and says, enough's enough. Let's get Britain how it used to be. Now, just opposite, I've just seen a random little cafe, and it's only 8 o'clock in the morning, but I'm going to check if it's open to get something like a bacon butty. Yeah, you never know, but it is a bit early. Alright. Well, folks, what a lovely little cafe that is. They don't open till 9, but they made a little exception for me. That's really nice of them, actually. Now, what I've got myself a bacon butty, and make sure I'm filming. Got myself a little bacon butty. I know I'm on a diet, but 3 meals a day is what I'm having. So let me just show you. Look at this, bacon butty to keep me going. Nice. Look at these dirty bastards here, look here. Oh yeah, shocking. The only downside of this is paying £4. Crazy. I just want to show you, number 53 is where she used to live, and with her mum. And opposite, as you can tell here, used to be a pub, but like anything, it's gone. Shocking. In there, used to go in there, a few pints of golden nectar, go back to their house, top floor of that building, and you can imagine what I used to do up there. Good memories, folks, good memories. A part of Random's history and made me what the man I am today. Crazy, crazy. Now see them up there, see them? Them things. They are the new traffic system. They monitor your speeding, and also they monitor you if you've only got one hand on the wheel. I'm not joking, folks. If you're eating, touching yourself, smoking, not driving to the regulation, that thing there will pick it up, and you'll get a nice little ticket from the British government. Big Brother is watching us wherever they go. Yeah, I can understand we're supposed to drive properly, accept that, but looking into our cars now to check that we got two hands on the wheel, do you think that's a bit OCD, or do you think it's right? Let me know on a postcard and send it me. Remember that. And also, folks, talking about posts and stuff like that is what people can send me things. If you are a Random and Desperate fan and you love this channel and you want to support it in your own way, you could actually send me a letter, an old-fashioned letter, written, and send it to the £1 Burger Man in Blackpool, and the address is in the descriptions below. Also, I've got an email. If you'd like to send me a quick message, I will answer it, depending on what it is. Or you can support the channel by a super thanks, or join Random's membership scheme, which will help fund, pay for this wonderful journey what I am creating. I know a lot of people who watch this channel get a lot off it. Not off it like it turns you on, but they get a lot of pleasure watching me being random. For whatever reason, I never know. It's just me being me. But look at this. It's our next part of our journey. Now we're heading towards Denton now, because that's where my mum and dad lives. So I've walked all the way from, you can gather where, somewhere near Hyde, all the way to Denton. I used to live in Denton a few months ago, and my own little flat, which is now sold and gone, sad to see. And now I live with, call her Veranda, or better known as a gypsy girl, somewhere in Hyde. We're renting for a bit, see we don't kill each other, and after a year we're still together, we'll buy a place. I don't know where. It will be round Hyde, possibly Denton. I'm not too sure when I'm making this recording. But folks, I'm not always going to live round this area. Look at these scruffy buggers, look at this. Welcome to Britain, look at it. Now you don't know what that is, check it there. It's where young people sit in the car, pull it into a balloon and inhale it so they can get high, and that's what it is. Now it's originally designed to blow up balloons, or the helium balloons, but if you inhale it in a certain way through a balloon, I don't know, I've never done this kind of rubbish, it gives you a bit of pleasure. Well, if you're crazy enough to inhale that stuff, you're stupid enough to die. Don't mess with stuff like that, because I had a brother once, the only brother I ever knew, died of putting things in his arm, and I lost him similar to my age now, in his 40s, through putting things in his arm. I was only in my 20s back then, and I miss him terribly, and I wish he was here now to help me through life, to go for a pint with, to talk. He was my bro, he was my brother, part of my family, and now it's just me. It's just me out of the renegades of family. Just me left. It's sad, it really is. But I love you, brother, and I hope if you are watching this channel up there or down there, God knows, is I love you and I always think about you, because you're part of my past, and certain things you've done, well, it's, I don't know, certain things you've done in your lifetime, I bet if you could go back to a young man and change everything, bet you would. But I miss him every day. He was a good brother to me, but a pain in the arse to my mum and dad. Now just check out this on the left. Now this used to be an old farm little estate, but as you could tell, there's actually nothing there. It's all derelict, but it's still there. Now this has been derelict since I was a young man. They used to be occupied by a couple of farmers, and then over the years, because the problems where it is, it's in the middle of nowhere, it is turning to rack and ruin. Just check that out, there it is. And I've always wanted to go in there to explore, because you know what young men are like. They like going in dark places where they shouldn't. But I've always wanted to go and explore there. So I'm going to do a bit of a chat with you. This is going to be another super long video, to be honest with you, and I always like to be honest to my little random fans out there. Now we're thinking of food. I am fat, I'll be honest with you. I'm not looking after myself, folks. I'm drinking too much golden nectar, eating too much sugar, too much Lucasade, and now since I've got this smartwatch, this one here, I can see what damage it's doing to my heart. So I'm going to try and improve myself, even if it's just a slight way. So today is my first part of the journey of trying to lose weight on this random pub, see what I mean? Random walk. And if I do this every single day, in every single way, pen it's not raining, hopefully I will lose some weight. But this is just going to be one video, this one, just of me walking. The next one is how an update, what I'm eating, how am I doing, a tiny little walk again, the food, how much weight I'm losing in 7 days by doing this walk. Have I broke my leg? Have I had a heart attack? Well, if I had, you wouldn't be watching it. Have I failed? Have I passed? And what's the benefits of doing 10,000 steps a day, every day, for 7 days? And will I keep it up after? And can you see the results? But look at this, isn't this world beautiful? This is one beautiful world. There's St Anne's Church up there. Just opposite was the school I went to. Remember, I've lived around here for 45 years of my life. Walked up and down here with different birds. Took them to patches of grass. We'll say no more about that one. Been with my friends, playing on my blue BMX. Happy memories. And that's what I mean about walking, it clears your head. Think about the past, as I said before, and the stuff what you used to get up to as a kid and a teenager and then an adult. And look at me now, in my 40s, still walking round these fields, these streets, because they're a part of me, they're part of my history. Like the streets where you're walking round. walk round them. If you're out to take this 7-day challenge, just walk round your local streets. You'll find things like, I found that bacon butty place where never knew existed, or pathways what takes you a nice little shortcut. I didn't know these existed until I did this walk. But just listen, just take a minute folks now, take a minute to listen to the birds. Right folks, you don't need to go to the gym every day. You don't need to pay what how much it's 40-50 quid a month to join a gym, and if you don't go, they'll chase you through CSS, whatever it is, or these credit companies. What you need, instead of going to the gym, is this, the hell of death. Check that out. And the tricky with this one is to walk up it at a decent pace, to get your heart pumping, your mind going, and lose that flab in your belly. As you see, come on you fat fucker, push yourself, come on, you can do it. I might be 40, but I'm not gone yet. Life is giving me a chance. Bet me, I can feel my heart pounding. More practice needed. Like a virgin boy who just popped his cherry for the first time. Right folks, I'm gonna get my breath. I'm nearly there. Just behind them trees, it's my family home. Through all this mud. And go and see my mum and dad for a bit. And then I'll catch the bus back. Because I've done over 10,000 steps now. I'll just check my watch. 10,421 steps just here, and it's took me, I set off at 7 o'clock and it's now just gone 8:30, so it's took me an hour and a half to save my life. And it is saving your life folks by doing this random walk every day for 7 days, and then after 7 days reflect. So the rules is I'm allowed basically to eat what I want as long as it doesn't contain sugar, and I have to get the minimum 1,400 calories and the maximum is 2,000. And I have to walk 10,000 steps a day minimum, which burns off 700 calories just for that walk. I am allowed alcohol. Remember, this is a random rules, but a maximum of 4 pints. And don't get too drunk. No crisps, no sweets, no Lucozade. You are allowed what meals you want, but do it as calorie controlled, to be honest with you. Remember your numbers. You get all these things on your smartphones what measures what you're eating. I hope you can keep up with the challenge, and the next video will just be an update and if I've lost any weight in 7 days. So thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you again next time, next week actually, for whenever the fat adventure awaits. Well, folks, it's my last day of my walking challenge. So up to now I've done 7 days of pure walking, round about 10,000 steps plus every single day, because my aim is to lose weight and help my health and well-being, because I'm going to walk the pain away. Now I'm filming this on a Saturday of my final day of walking of 7 days of pure and utter using these 2 feet to help me achieve my goal. And I must admit, folks, I've loved it. I've really enjoyed it. The first couple of days was pretty much tough because I'm not used to doing that amount of steps as a young man. But I have achieved it. But you get used to it slowly, you really do. And the weight I've lost, I have lost, folks, in 7 days with normal eating and drinking habits, half a stone. Half a stone in 7 days. Absolutely amazing. Now I've done a mixture of stuff of walking, as you see, walking on the streets like this, and canal walking and field walking, but I walk the pain away. I'm going to use that as my title, walk the pain away. And that's what we've done, because as a people, as a country, we eat lots of rubbish, of unhealthy snacks, kebabs, beer, Lucozade, Coke, you name it, we eat it. And over time we have that disease, what called, we get fat, and we have to do something about it. And there's no way I'll be using gyms or anything like that, especially when we've got this thing in this country and everywhere, the ability to walk around our streets or our towns or our fields. And that's why I took the 7-day challenge of walking 10,000 steps a day. Helps if you've got a smartwatch. Now if you look at that, I've been walking for 1 hour and 4 minutes. But if you think, on average of my walk, it's around about an hour and 40 minutes, and I burn on average, in calorie wise, nearly 1,000 calories per day. Oh, check that out. It's like someone's passed away there. Right, what we'll do now, folks, we're going to walk. I said I've just done the field, just done the city walk. Now I'm going to do the field walk, and we'll have a little chat. Now it's good, to be honest with you, if you can get someone to join you on one of these walks, your missus, your friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you're into. See that building there? That used to be an old cottage years ago, and it must be over 500 years old, that cottage. and that's why it's gated off, because it's listed. Just a random fact. Now where I'm walking, folks, is around my hometown of Tameside, which I've done a lot of Hyde. We're in Duckingfield now, and now we're going to walk to Denton. So I walk to 3 towns, and what I do, I use this walk, this little ability, to instead of catching the bus or driving my car to my mum and dad's, I walk there, and it takes me about an hour and 40 minutes to do this walk, and then I catch the bus back. But isn't it pretty? This country is absolutely lush. But we're going to walk the pain away. But what I have noticed, folks, when I did start this journey, when I did start this little adventure, is the aim was to lose weight, which I have achieved it. But I have found something else on the equation: mental health. The amount of stuff you think about when you're going on these random walks, when you're going like on a little adventure like this one, is, watch that van's going, is you do a lot of time, a lot of thinking and reflecting on life and philosophy and all that, folks, because life's hard sometimes. It is for me. I know everyone thinks I live this perfect life. I've got a beautiful fiance, I've got a good mum and dad, I've got a decent job, I've got a YouTube channel, but sometimes life isn't that good as people make out to believe. But it is what it is, and I do sometimes find it, life, just like you, difficult. And what I've noticed when I go on these walks is it clears your head, it walks the pain away, because we've all got our sad story, haven't we? But just check this out, look how beautiful this is, isn't it? Absolutely stunning nature in all its glory. So what I'm going to do now, what time is it, carry on down here. Now I've done this same walk for absolutely 7 days, but I'm thankful for what I've achieved, my weight loss and my mental health being, because I've had a rough couple of weeks, folks. I'm not saying why, but I've had a couple of rough weeks mentally. Things have happened in my life where it made me reflect on life in general. So that's why this walk has really helped me. I'm going to carry on this and push as much as I can. I might not walk every day, because I probably need to myself give a little rest. But I'm going to carry on. Hopefully in these videos you'll see me lose some weight. Lose a lot more. But it is. Everywhere is pretty. Everywhere is beautiful. And I know I say this a lot, and I mean what I say, is you've got to live your life to the max. Enjoy every moment. Every moment. People think I make all this money on YouTube. I make absolutely no. There's no profit in this. I do it because I enjoy it. I don't do it for money. And what I do, I donate 10% of the income I receive to charity, because I want to do something good with my life. I just don't want to be a bus driver all my life. I want to achieve something. So that's why I've started this YouTube channel, to help me, to broaden my horizon, and to help with mental well-being, the hidden disease, what we all go through. And as men, we don't talk about it. So here's an idea. If you're with your mates, instead of going pub all the time, which is always good, folks, Why don't you say, let's go on a walk, a random walk somewhere and have a chat? Because it helps. It is important. Oh, check the horses out there. It is important, folks. I know it's a bit different, this video, but I'm random. My videos are completely random. It's not all about Blackpool. It's not all about going away. It's about completely random videos. It's what it is. Because most people, when they do start a YouTube channel, they focus on one topic. I focus on anything what pops in my head. Completely random. That's what my life's about. I don't have any planning. I don't have any structure. I just wake up and see what the world brings me, and I'm thankful every day that I'm still here. So what we're going to do, nearly coming into this video, but I've enjoyed it, and I'm going to carry on this random walk round these streets and these fields and these canals, what I've done over the past 7 days. And I want you to consider, if you know anyone who goes through issues in their life, help them, listen to them, and even tell them about my channel. Because I've had so many letters and emails saying how I've helped them by just showing my life, which is completely random. And I'm glad that I do help people. It wasn't always that way. I just wanted to help myself at the start to get through my predicaments. And it's stunning, folks. Look at that. Now that's where I'm going, up there, to see my mum and dad. It's part of my walk routine. Now I hope you enjoyed this video about walking. Completely random. Me not getting drunk. It's me just walking in the streets of my hometown to document trying to lose some weight, which I have done. And it just shows you, by just walking, how much weight you can actually lose. Because I've noticed it in my face as well. What do you think? And hopefully in time I will achieve my 14 stone. I've never done it yet. And maybe by walking and watching what I eat and looking after myself, it might help. Because I'm at that age now, that golden age, shall we say, where I've still got time to change my lifestyle to improve the rest of my life. So folks, I appreciate you, and I'll see you again next time for whenever the adventure awaits.